we're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. Also, the 3 Kids books is time to re-educate. Also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. And then also those who are shopping at both stores, much love, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first, and we had Bitcoin touch 50,000. And guys, we know as soon as CME opened, we went up, and the actual stable coins, the actual indicators, they let us know which way the market was going. Now, we know that we're going to have about $2 trillion a day in the market to manipulate the actual yields. But we know Tuesday going into Wednesday, we know that expires. So therefore, cryptos and the stock market will have a pullback. Plus, we know, guys, we're going to be running into futures where we're actually going to have that pullback. When it came to back, we would have had a pullback, but what happened? Grayscale. We saw Grayscale do $3 billion worth of purchases, and that swung the actual market. So, guys, we got to make sure that we're looking at the actual moving pieces. Now, this article states, can Bitcoin hit $225,000 over the next 6 months if history repeats itself? And we know that's not going to happen. The reason why, because we know the Fed is manipulating all of this. Those who've been with me from the beginning, we saw the repo market go from 1 billion, which it wasn't even worth looking at, to now 1 trillion. We see the manipulation. We know where all this is coming from. And now we have all the big banks in the game. Also, we have Grayscale in the game. But what are we waiting on, guys? We're waiting on the Fed. Now, guys, make sure you're paying attention to the indicators, especially this week, because it's definitely going to be volatile. We have volume, we have Tether, and we have USDC. Now, USDC says it's going to be 100% backed by cash and treasuries from that 61%. But, guys, we have to make sure we're watching out for the Fed next month. We have so much going on over the next few months. We have the Fed on whether they're going to be tapering. We have millions of people out of work getting those free checks, and that ends next month. We also have the eviction moratorium that's going to be ending. We know the New World Order works off problem, reaction, solution. They've already created so many problems, as we can see. I've been over the narrative several times. So we already see all the problems. Now they're going to be waiting for the reaction. And we know that people are going to be begging for this free money. And the New World Order has that solution. That's cryptocurrencies. But yes, guys, we are going to have an 80% correction, like I stated, or more. We know we have over 11,000 cryptocurrencies. That's only going to be 1% that's going to last, if that. And we know the stock market is going to get a 20 to 30% correction. We know from the Fed, I've done a video on it, the growth was at about 7.2%. It's going to drop down to 3%. We know the Fed was buying stocks. They've already admitted it. They use BlackRock as a fourth branch of the actual government to buy up everything. Put small businesses out of business, because we know in America, that's your freedom. And then on top of that, paid people to stay at home. And people are so sleep, they don't even understand the agenda. I'm paying you to stay at home, but I don't think something's going on. It's truly amazing these days with all the technology, with all the knowledge at your fingerprints, with all the educated people in this world, and they fall for the New World Order's plan. But guys, you know the crypto teacher. He gives you the truth, nothing but the truth. Yes, the truth hurts, but what does it do? It sets you free. And without a shadow of a doubt, we need to free the masses, free the minds. But just like I say to guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual Fed. We know they're doing over $1 trillion. We know they open up the new 2 repos for the actual money markets. So this will be a controlled crash into the 4th industrial revolution. And just like I say to guys, don't forget we have futures. We have Bitcoin futures, micro futures. We have Ethereum futures. So guys, we know we're going to have that pullback. Make sure you're keeping an eye on Grayscale. And then on top of it, guys, we do the same thing next month. Open interest. And we're going to keep a close eye on what the actual Fed does. Now, guys, getting over into a little crypto news. We have PayPal launches crypto services for the UK customers. So we know more and more adoption. We know all they're doing is laying down the foundation, the same big banks, for this actual cryptocurrency digital economy. Also, we have MasterCard and Paxos partnership. And again, the same banks, the same names, they're not going anywhere. But the key thing Paxos is working on is that real-time settlement. Instant liquidity, guys. And we know that's what the New World Order wants. Now we have A16Z. Who is that, guys? That's right, Andreessen, my guy. Back content platform Substack begins accepting Bitcoin payments. And of course, they've already integrated Bitcoin Lightning. And you guys know, this is the only channel that has been talking about Bitcoin Lightning from the beginning. Even though they've been working behind the curtain, I keep them in the light. Now we have Visa invest $150,000 in NFT CryptoPunk asset. And this article states derivative data shows pro traders turning bullish on EOS price. Guys, do not forget, in China, EOS is normally voted the #1 blockchain. Please do your own research. And lastly, guys, we have Congress has put forward 18 bills on digital assets in 2021 so far. And guys, we know a lot of those bills don't go anywhere. We know the New World Order sends their bills with agendas. But if you're having Congress doing 18 bills, that means that cryptos are here to stay. They're just not telling the people. The people get told last. The sheep get told last, guys. Please wake up. Wake your friends and family up. Do you really think that language in the infrastructure bill just happened to show up? No, guys, because they know it's an agenda. They know that we're moving over to a digital economy. They want to tax the globe. I don't care whether you're in the United States or whether you're in a village. Everybody now has a cell phone. And the New World Order knows. With all these satellites, they'll be able to see the globe. The all-seeing eye. And then plus tax you. They'll know what, when, and where, and how you bought it. They are trying to play the Most High. And what does the crypto teacher tell you? Do not fall for the devil's tricks. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book. Also, the 3 kids books, It's Time to Re-Educate. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Crypto Teacher Stock Channel. Crypto Teacher Stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming, while everybody's sitting at home, got their own stocks to see where the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home getting free money or waiting on that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and y'all have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York. From COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.